Hey guys, I'm Karl. Welcome to my movie film show. Feel free to subscribe down below if you would like to, but today we're here to talk about the Netflix problem. And Netflix certainly have a problem, an ego problem if anything, because recently Netflix hit the news with all this sharing issue thingy. A lot of people made videos about it, and within like 12 hours Netflix had already taken down their ridiculous rules about sharing. You couldn't use it when you were traveling and crazy things like this, and quickly Netflix backtracked on that. They took it off their website, and then a few days later they came out with a softer version. And this is what companies do. They put out the most extreme version of the rules and everybody goes crazy about it, and a few days later they retract it, and then a few days after that they put out a softer version and go, hey guys, that was a mistake, oops, whoopsies, our bad. What the actual rules are is this much softer version, and you'll go along with this because we think you're all idiots. That's basically what all these big companies do. Now, a lot of people made videos about this, so I didn't jump on it initially because, you know, people made better videos than I did. But last week Netflix were back at it again with their whole anti-sharing thing. And sure, sharing, it shouldn't happen so much. You shouldn't be able to buy one account and share it with 50 friends. Nobody's saying that's something that should happen. But amongst family members, why the hell not? Especially if you're paying the higher tiers, you're still getting money, Netflix. You're still getting money. The way Netflix has worked for a long time, even with people sharing passwords, is that once you pay for the higher tiers within Netflix, you can stream on multiple screens at once. You still have to pay extra to be able to stream on multiple TVs at once. What's wrong with that platform, Netflix? Netflix once put out a tweet saying love is sharing a password. Well, I guess love is dead now because Netflix are trying to just, you know, stab that right in the whatever. I lost the analogy. But here's the thing, Netflix. People sharing accounts with their family members isn't what's killing your service. That's not what has subscriber numbers dropping like crazy. It's the quality of your content. And sure, Netflix are going to come back to that point. I'm sure they're definitely going to address this video by an account that has just under 1,000 subscribers. But Netflix would come back to that point and say, well, people sharing reduces the revenue and that could be all put back into shows. Yeah, I'm sure it would. It wouldn't be money that goes to all your bosses and executives and, you know, high paid bonuses and all that. It would definitely all go back into the shows, Netflix. But here's the thing, Netflix, you're already making shows, you're already paying millions on these shows anyway, but you're just making crap. The big problem Netflix have had for a long time is they rush out so many of their projects. So many of their movies are just goddamn awful. Big names in them, but the quality of the projects are terrible. How many times have I said on this channel down the years, Netflix simply don't make good movies? And that's not me just like trying to come up with a slogan to put on a t-shirt. That's just the truth. Netflix simply don't make good movies, and if they do, they're few and far between. Even the good Netflix movies, by standards of movies, are okay movies at best. There's been no single Netflix movie I've ever watched and said that's an outstanding movie. I've watched outstanding movies on pretty much every other streaming service. Apple has some fantastic stuff, but Netflix just rush absolutely everything out. Their TV series, for the most part, are pretty damn pathetic. Apart from a couple of the big ones like Stranger Things, which has even had its ups and downs too, a lot of the stuff that comes out on Netflix is just garbage. Most recently, the likes of Witcher Origins, people were expecting big things from that, and it was just panned left, right, and center. Nobody thought it was good. People ran away from that series. And there's so many you can point to where they start out interesting and they go absolutely terrible. Netflix is guilty now more than ever than focusing on quantity rather than quality. And that's your actual problem, Netflix. Not people sharing passwords. The poor content that you're making is your real problem. If Netflix made movies that people just had to see and TV series that people were constantly talking about, your subscriber numbers would grow. But you make shit that just people don't care about. That's why people are running away from Netflix. That's why people are going to other streaming services, because other streaming services are focusing on premium content. Amazon, I don't think, are doing that, but Amazon, you get the other perk of having Amazon Prime when you're buying stuff. You also get a Twitch Prime membership. Apple TV has some really good original series, and they focus more on quality than quantity. Paramount Plus doesn't have a whole lot of stuff, but it's got some damn good stuff. We could sit here for days listing other streaming services, and that's the thing. Netflix seems to think they're the only movie peddler in town. That's not the case. There's a hell of a lot of other streaming services you can go to which you can share your password with. And this crazy thing of Netflix coming out and saying it's your fault. You're sharing passwords. You're the problem. You're the reason our subscribers are going down. That's just insane. This is the point where everybody with a Netflix account should be jumping ship. Go check out the other services. Check out Apple TV. Watch Twitch. Watch YouTube. There's a channel right here you can check out if you want to. Go to the other services because you'll find some pretty damn good stuff. I was amazed recently when I went to Apple TV Plus, and I found so much content I hadn't even heard of, and a lot of it was pretty damn good. And like I said, Netflix don't make good movies, and their TV series are few and far between. Whoever came up with this idea of restricting sharing of passwords, they simply need to lose their job because they don't know what they're doing. Netflix really need to reevaluate, because this ain't it, chief. This ain't it.